This guy, this guy, guys, this is who I am right above me. This little sign right here, Feedberg. Anyways, I know it's been a while, but I'm Feedberg. Um, I guess I'm gonna make this topic about everything. I keep up with politics. I saw Trump with Elon even earlier. On Tesla. Tesla. That's what Trump said. He's like, I love Tesla. I think I think it was just a joke. I don't know if it was an accident. It could have been an accident, but if you really think about it, if somebody else is it, it's actually Tesla, Trump. It's Tesla. Not Tesla, right? He could have been like, no, I meant it like that. I meant it like that. I wanted to say, like I love her, but I love Tesla. He could have said it like that. Tesla, not Tesla. I love Tesla. Like I love her. Anyways, um, but it's true. I mean, I was watching that, and I'm watching other things. I also want to talk about like white people declining in population, which it is white people's fault. I mean, come on, obviously, it is white people's fault. I wish I can get rich and hopefully that's why I keep making these videos. I don't really have much hope in this world. Just a little hope. And at least that little hope can get stronger. Sometimes you have to push yourself out there in life. Don't be too negative down. You got to push yourself. And I think a lot of people today, they just don't want to fight anymore. That's why we have like these famous figures. That's why we have Donald Trump, because Donald Trump is a fighter. And we have people like Andrew Tate, which I do like. I like Andrew Tate. I think Andrew Tate is a good role model. I don't think he's toxic, okay, on masculinity. I think he's just very real, as he always puts it. He's more of a realist. He says what he thinks, just like Trump. And I know a lot of people don't like Trump, and they're like, well, America's gone. America's gone. Oh, why is America gone? Because Trump, but no, Trump is trying to save America. He's made numerous of videos from old interviews in the 80s, which I wouldn't say he was hinting towards becoming the president. He said he doesn't want to become president. Um, he doesn't want to be that person, because he likes doing real estate. But Trump did say, if it does come to that point, then I guess I would, because he has so much love for this country. But everything that he said, back then, we're being ripped off. People are taking advantage of America. It's got to stop, you know? At the time, he was like, we're billions of dollars in debt. Now we're trillions of dollars in debt, you know? So, how do you reverse that? And, oh, Elon Musk, I see felon, because Elon, if you put the F in Elon, it's felon. I'm seeing that. That's just kind of dumb. But I mean, it's creative, but it's still dumb. I mean, yeah, but Elon has gave people free speech. What has Democrats done? They haven't done shit. They just make things worse. If you don't agree with the Democrats, then they just cancel you. They shut you down. And that is a problem. I don't like people silencing my freedom of speech. You can have freedom of speech. If you go to any other country, you don't have the freedom of speech that you have in this country. In this country, you have so much more freedom of speech. A lot. Maybe way too much. Especially when you listen to music, and you hear the rap music and you see what they say. I don't understand how people can say, "Oh, America's such a racist country. It's such a racist country. Oh, white supremacy," when we're literally on the decline. This is what bringing me back to what I said earlier about white people declining. Uh, White people are declining. I don't see white supremacy. We've allowed you guys to come into this country. We've allowed open. We're too open. White people are way too open. That is the truth. We're way too accepting. Way too accepting. That's a problem. When you go to China, what do you see? Asian people, Chinese people. When you go to Africa, you see mostly African people, dark skinned African people. How many whites do you see in Africa? How many blacks do you see in China or Japan or North Korea or South Korea? In fact, the truth is everybody's racist towards everybody. Everybody has some sort of racist towards everybody. Just look at blacks against blacks, whites against whites, Asians against Asians. You have people who are against each other, really. And it's kind of like, well, yeah, I mean, racist towards each other, your own people. But white people are not really racist. We're on a decline, okay? We're not procreating as much. We're too busy on PORNHUB. Like literally, we are. Or X hamster. That's literally what people are on. That's what white people are on, man. White people are on that. Okay, we're not procreating, we're not making babies, we're too busy. Either that or we're on Fortnite or we're playing games on our computers. Okay. I think white people and you know what? There's a lot of problem with all this, and I said this even on my Facebook page. Um, I do blame a lot on Christianity. I have to say it like that because, YouTube. Um, yeah, that religion. I think that's the core front. That's why I don't like that. I don't like that religion because that's what really damaged us. Because people do look back and they're like, "Well, look what you guys did. You came to this country and you screwed up America. You destroyed Native Americans and blah blah blah." You know what? Native Americans weren't making laws when we came. Look, I get it. I know it was bad. I know it was bad. I'm not responsible for what happened back then. I don't need to apologize for something that happened back then. That's just stupid. It's dumb. But I get it. I get why people say that. And I get why people are like, well, the white man did this. The white man did that. The white man is not the fucking problem here. The white man actually made everything better. Do you know white people made slavery end? We end slavery. The only thing is now our government has made everybody slaves. That's the only thing. Like we're all slaves to the government. That's it. That's what it is. Everybody, not just me, but you all. Every race, they don't care. It's a slave mine. That's what it is. And I do agree with a lot of what Trump says. I mean, sure, there's a lot of things that Trump does kind of make you like, well, but people need to stand up. People can't just allow this to go on forever. We need to stand up. I don't care what race you are, okay? And I do believe white people should procreate. I do believe in that. When you're rich, you can do that. I believe that most people need to get rich. That's what we need to do. Find a way to get rich. Try to make an influence to the world. Um, don't be so sensitive when, you know, this is what I this is what I believe. Once you get rich, let a woman come up to you. I don't believe in chasing women because I don't think, because I used to do that shit. And where does it get me? Gets me nowhere. A woman is supposed to chase men. Men are supposed to chase goals. That's the way it goes. You are supposed to chase your dream. Women want some man who chases their dream. They don't want a guy who's like chasing them. That's just it's not masculine. Women get turned off by that, like, oh, but you're beautiful. You're so. That's not. That's what a girl does. That's what women do. Men are supposed to be like, I want to get rich. I want to build a business. I want to chase this, sir. But I want this business. I want this business to happen. I want to make money. I want to make money. That's what a man should be chasing. Sir, I want this job. I want money. I want loads of money right now. Please. Going wearing a suit, looking good. That's what men are supposed to be chasing. Chasing their goals. Women are the ones that go, oh, but I don't like you. You're so. Yeah, she's the one that's supposed to come after you, not you go after her. That's a problem in this world is and men do this because of Hollywood. I feel like Hollywood has just done so much damage, but that's not how the real world is. The real world is basically um, you know, let's get the girl first. That's not how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to get your dream goal. Whatever you're into, whatever you want to do with your life, chase it, get it, make money. But I'm unhappy with this. You know, I'm gonna bring this up because I know people are like, "Oh, well, now I see where you get your ideas." Well, it doesn't matter where I get my ideas from, but yeah, Andrew Tate has a good point. We as men are supposed to suffer. We're not supposed to be happy. We're not. I mean, yeah, we could get happiness out of all of this stuff. Oh, once you start getting the money, of course you could get happy once you get it. Like, oh my gosh, I got money now. Oh my gosh, my bank has gone up. Now I could start buying whatever the hell I want. If I want to get a car, I can get a car. If I want a boat, I can get a boat. If I get a mansion, I could get a mansion. If I could get a jet or a fighter jet or a helicopter, I can literally get these things now because I got the money for it. So, but you got to work on building up your goal. That's what you need to do. Everybody, it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter who you are. And I look at people like Andrew Tate, like they are perfect for men. But he's so toxic. He's so toxic. I don't like him. He's so toxic. He's such a bad person. It's like, no, he's not as toxic as you think. What he's doing is he's either trolling you, which Trump does. Trump does that a lot, even though he's being serious at the same time. Most of these people are being serious but trolling at the same time. They just love the attention. Everybody loves attention, right? Here and there. Like I like doing it too. Like I like grabbing attention, just to get people to respond and see like, oh my God, did this dude say that? Like in my previous videos when I said nigga, I say nigga on the video, and people are gonna be like, if I ever get popular, are gonna be like, oh my God, this guy really said that word. Like, dude, I don't really care, dude. I don't care. It's like what you guys put it into rap music. What am I supposed to do? Just every time I listen to a song that you guys make, I'm supposed to be like, oh, can't say that. Then just don't put it in your music. Don't put it in rap music. You say it in rap music, so I can't say it. So I'm gonna have to pause every time. That's pretty gay. That's pretty gay. Just throwing it out there. That's pretty gay. Then you know what? Then here's the thing. Then maybe we shouldn't be clumped together. Maybe we shouldn't hang out with each other. Just saying. Maybe we shouldn't be around each other. Oh, you can't use that word. You're white. You can't use that word. Then stop putting it in your rap music. Then maybe we shouldn't be next to each other. Maybe we shouldn't be listening to your music. Maybe you should say rap music is only for black people. Just saying. I'm just saying. Other than that, I say a lot of controversial things, but I don't really care because I'd rather be real. I'd rather come out. I'd rather say shit. I don't care what people think of me at this moment. I've already dealt with a lot of stuff in my life. I have. One, I lost my mom, which sucks. So now I'm in definitely man mode. Now I'm thinking, okay, my mom's gone. My mom was helping. She took care of me my whole life, right? Basically, because that's what sons do. Well, well, occasionally sons do live off of their parents, dude. But if you're smart enough, you wouldn't live off of your parents if you're well educated. Um, but me, I was living off of my mom. I was like a mama's boy, basically. But now that, and this is something that people need to listen to. If you are living with your parents, you need to wake up. Your parents can die tomorrow. They could. So, how are you going to take care of yourself? You have to learn to watch what you spend, find a way to build up money. You got to be financially, you got to physically and mentally be successful. And all those three things. I've been told that by one of my neighbors. My neighbor said that to me. He's like, you need three things in order to have a kid. Either physical, mental, financial. Those are the three things you must have in order to have kids. Physically fit, mentally fit, financially fit. You have those three things, you're set. That's it. That's it. You're good. You can have a kid. That's basically it. That's mostly those three things that you should basically have. And if you don't have those things, well, then you're just gonna it's gonna be horrible for you. But this is why we need to find a way to get rich. We got to do things in our life, especially right now, since Trump is turning on easy mode. That's what Trump is trying to do. He's trying to turn on easy mode. So it would be easier for us to build money. The Democrats don't care. I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, the Democrats," and it's like, well, here's the thing with Trump. Trump is now looking at the way the world is. I know people are like, well, Trump is a puppet of Putin. And it's like, yeah, well, you know what? I'd rather have that. I don't really care because at this point, Europeans have betrayed America and used us. That's basically it. Europeans have used us. They've abused us. They've abused America. And that's the truth. Russia, Putin cares about Russia. He doesn't want to get involved with anything. He wants the best for his people. That's the way Putin is. And I agree. Putin looks at Russia without Putin. Putin knows this. Without him, there is no Russia. He needs to be in power to keep Russia going. I know it sounds strange. It's like, well, he's been in power for so long, and good. He's the only one maintaining it. Because without Vladimir Putin, see, we need strong leaders, and that was the problem with Kamala. She's not a strong leader. She cackles. That's not something. I know I'm moving my camera, my laptop. I'm sorry if you've seen a lot of this little throbbing. I know. I'm just trying to make a point every time I do this. With me doing that on the table, it's moving. But we need leaders. We need strong leaders. That's what we need. We need someone like Trump. You know how Trump was with Zelensky. Don't talk to us that way. You're in my house. And that's another thing. If you go in someone's house and they tell you don't wear shoes in my house, you better respect them. A lot of people don't understand that. And you know what? A lot of these kick streamers, these IRL streamers, whatever, um, they're finding out the truth. When you go into someone else's country and you hit record and you start acting like a buffoon in other countries, it's way different in another country than it was in America. Because in America, of course, you can act like a buffoon here in this country. But when you go to somebody else's, then they're like, oh my gosh, he just got arrested. Well, yeah, it means it's not America no more. You're in Dubai, right? And if you go to there and you act like a buffoon and you're not supposed to do stuff, yeah, you're gonna get arrested. Oh, I'm in North Korea. I'm gonna do a live stream in North Korea and then act like an idiot. Oh shit, I'm being arrested. What for what? Why am I being arrested? Well, because you're in a different country now. Now they have a set of rules. New laws, new rules, new country. Congratulations. You did this to yourself. No, I don't feel sorry for those people. I don't feel sorry for those people who get arrested in Japan. When you go to Japan, you respect their laws. That's what you do. You need to respect people's laws when you go into other people's country. This is something that seems to be not catching on with Democrats and liberals and stuff. Is like when you go into someone's country, it's not America no more. So it's a new rule book. They got different rules, and now that Trump is in office, he has his new set of rules. And like I said, with the whole wearing a suit thing, Trump didn't say, oh, well, uh, Trump Trump made Zelensky wear a suit. How dare Trump say that? Trump didn't say that. Trump didn't say, "Oh, where's your suit?" It was actually Marjorie Taylor Greene, her boyfriend, that said that. From what I looked up, it was her boyfriend that said, why aren't you wearing a suit?" Trump didn't say anything. Actually, he said something before Zelensky walked in. He was like, "Oh, you're all dressed up," or said something. I don't know if that was just him being sarcastic or whatever, just being funny as usual. Oh, look at this guy. Look like he's all dressed up. I don't know if that was just a joke from Trump or whatever, but that was that. He didn't say like, where's your suit? Why aren't you wearing a suit? No, that was Marjorie Taylor Greene's boyfriend that said that. So I don't know why people are like, oh, well, Trump, he's such a bad person because he told Zelensky to wear a suit. Ugh. No, he didn't fucking say that shit. What the fuck? He didn't say that. What is wrong with you? He did not say that. He did not say that. Just look at the video. But no, I do agree with what Marjorie Taylor Greene's boyfriend did say. You if you're in the White House, you should be dressed up. That's just the way it is. You need to dress up. You need to wear some sort of a suit. Wear a nice little suit over it. Don't be coming in looking like you're wearing pajamas. It just doesn't look very leadership wise. And he's supposed to be a leader of the Ukraine. I don't know. That's not something I want to see as a leader, someone walking in wearing pajama clothing. See, if I want a leader, unlike me right now, I know I wore a suit in the previous video, but um, that's the thing. You need to wear a suit when you're doing stuff near the president. And because you're going to meet important people. Like I would put on a suit for Andrew Tate or Donald Trump or Vladimir Putin. Yes, I mentioned Andrew Tate. Because I see him as an important person. He's a important public figure. So and I know he's a businessman as well. You want to dress well for these people. It shows that you're respectful towards these people, and that's how you gain respect back. That's just the way it is. You don't want to meet people that because that's how I am. If I'm gonna be dressing nice in my when I'm outside, and I know that I'm an important person now, very influenced person, and I see how they dress, and it's just supposed to make me like, okay, I see he dresses well. I think I should be dressing well to meet him. That's just the way it is. It's showing you're respectful towards an individual. Let's say even Dana White, the UFC dude, Dana White. I would dress up for that dude. because he's a decent person. I want to dress up for these people because it shows the position that you're in. It shows respect back. You want to respect people because it shows that they can respect you because you respected them. That's just that's how men think. But if you go in looking like a slob, then you're gonna be treated like a slob. They're gonna look at you and be like, "Well, this dude is not worthy. Why do I have this dude next to me? He looks like shit. So I'm gonna treat him like shit. Like look at you. You look like a slob." Nobody wants that. Nobody wants to do. I mean, unless you want that, then fine. But don't be upset. Like, oh, you treating me like I'm a piece of junk. Well, bro, look at the way you're dressed. You're not dressed up. You look like crap, dude. That's not the way you should be looking. You should be looking like a decent human being. So, like me, right now I look like shit. Okay? I mean, I'm just wearing like my casual clothes. My hair is all long and out there. But if I were to go out in the public and to a very important place, like every building has its own. Like if you're going to the store, you could dress in regular clothing. Don't look too bad. I mean, it doesn't matter because you're going to the store. Like, oh, I gotta go to the store. I'll just wear whatever. Right, you're not gonna get dressed up, But if you gotta go to court, then you're gonna have to dress up, real nice because it's court. The judge is gonna pay attention to that. Think of the movie My Cousin Vinny, with Joe Pesci. The judge had a point, like, what the hell are you wearing? you know, I mean, I remember that scene, but it's been a long time since I seen that. But I know he went after Joe Pesci with the suit. And then there was a suit. It's like, are you mocking this courtroom? And it's like, no, Your Honor, I did have a better suit, but somehow it got dirty. And since you want me to wear a suit, I thought maybe this is the only thing that I could just wear. I did have something better than this, but because I was running out of time, this is the only suit that I found. Okay, carry on. Yeah, because I think from what I remember, Joe Pesci was washing his clothes, but I mean, he did have a point. He did have a point, and he wasn't lying. So the judge was like, okay, all right, I believe you. I get what you're saying. But it was like, are you mocking the courtroom by you wearing this little, I don't know what it was. It was like some weird little pink suit or something. I don't know. It seemed like it did look like it was mocking by wearing a suit, from what I remember. But an old movie, Marissa Tomei and Joe Pesci, and it's called My Cousin Vinny. But people will look at that scene, and trust me, that was a pretty funny scene. But yes, wear dress well, look nice, even for business. You got to look decent because if you wear decent, people are going to treat you decent. That's how you get respect. Um, there's a lot of things that I'm gonna cover on this channel. It's just I feel like making a quick video right now. Um, but there's still hope. I still look at hope. I upload on the internet, not as much. I do work. I do have a job, and it's not really the job that I want, but I'm getting money. So that's the only thing that matters right now. Eventually, maybe these videos may change people, but I encourage other people to work very hard and they need to not be lazy and you all need to let me put it this way as well. I don't care what race you are. Everyone should be proud of themselves. I don't care. I don't believe in supremacy, but I do believe people should not be self-hated. People should take pride in themselves. People should motivate forward. People should uh, go work towards their goal. Don't chase women. Don't chase women. Women will come to you. Let the woman come to you. Let success get you forward first, and let the women come to you. I think, like for me, like of course, I like women with big legs and big hips. I love pear shaped women. That's just the way it is. Like pear shaped BBW. I know I'd be like a nightmare to some people, but I look at that as more feminine. So I like big hip, big thighs, and I'm attracted to that. But I need to focus more on my future. And I encourage you all to do the same thing. You need to work on your future. As much as you want all these things, like you want a woman and you want a car, you want a house, you want all that stuff, you can get it. But you need to work at it. You need to work to get it. You can't just expect things. And that's the problem with Democrats. Democrats think like they can just like expect it fall into their lap. They don't know working hard to get you stuff. If you want something to be eliminated so you don't have to work, sometimes you have to work to get that to make it happen, if that makes sense. Probably doesn't, but I know what I'm talking about. Like, for example, let me make this for example. I do want people to have it easier in life. That's why I focus more on this channel on artificial super intelligence because I need something to solve answers. And because humans have struggle through trying to figure things out because we struggle. We struggle figuring things out. Like there are things that doctors can't discover. Like there's been these, I don't know, nemodes, I don't know what it's called, but it's like cancer cells and an AI found these little cells, but the doctor couldn't see it. But until the AI circled, the doctor's like, "Oh, I see it. They saw it. They saw it because the AI pointed it out, but they didn't see it before." And it was a cancer thing. And that's the thing about AI is AI can find things that a human cannot. So even when it comes to medical like doctors trying to find cancer cells, tumors, and if a doctor can't find it, then an AI will be like, let me, give the AI a try. And an AI will find it like that. Just boom, just like that. So that's something a lot of people, and that's what I look at, is that AI is very powerful. So if an AI can figure that out, an AI can find out how to solve financially stuff, like how do we decrease debt? And AI will be like, well, this is what you could do. How do we solve the economy and make the economy better? I believe AI will be like, okay, well, we can do this. Do, 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 do. Like we program an AI to know all these things, but an AI can figure it out. That's why I focus on AI. I want to push towards the future. That's why I'm pro Elon Musk. I want Elon Musk to put us in space. I want to go to space. Humans. I want an intergalactic, you know, spaceship, like out of Star Trek or something. We're in space and we're, making like a courtroom in space or something. It's like, you have a court date, it's gonna be in space, just to let you know, and you have to be there. All right, kind of time to get into the space shuttle and gotta go to court. So, wouldn't that be cool to go to court? Gotta go to court in space. I think that would be the funniest thing, but the most dopest thing. It would be funny. Oh my gosh, I gotta go to court. It's not here on Earth. I gotta go in space to go to court. All right, Mr. Vberg. Um, you know that blah blah blah. Yeah, I mean, dude, that would be pretty cool. I don't know. I just maybe I'm a futuristic guy. Let me just put it that way. I'm a futuristic guy. That's why I love Elon Musk, because he's a futuristic guy. And that's why he created the Cybertruck, because he was like, this morning, This morning, he was like, that's why he created the truck. He wanted the truck to be a futuristic vehicle. He's like, what would it look like if this was the future of cars? That's why he created the Cybertruck the way it looks. I know maybe some people are like, it doesn't look that good. It's all right. But, it's a start. It's a start. And Tesla bots, got to get the Tesla bots out there. Uh, Robots, we need more robots, more AI, more of the future. Um, I don't understand how people can vote Democrat anymore. And I say that because I voted for the old timer in 2020. Stupid move, stupid move. But I knew what he was. That's the thing. I knew Joe Biden was bad. I did it because I hated, the Trump supporters because most conservatives are just bleh, like they don't get it. Like, and I'm not really a religious person. That's basically the reason why. Mostly the reason why is because I just don't want religion back. I don't like religion. I believe that a person has more discipline if you have intelligence. Like, I don't think you need religion to be a disciplined person. You just got to be smart and say, stealing is wrong. It's wrong. It is. It's fucking wrong. Stealing is wrong. Robbing a bank is wrong. Murder is wrong. It's wrong to hurt people. It's wrong. That's not a God. I don't need God to know that it's wrong. I just know it's wrong to do all these evil things. It's a bad fucking thing. And that's the problem I have with religion is like they like, well, how come you think this way? You need God in order to know that it's wrong. No, you don't need God to think like, oh, this is wrong. You just say, hey, this is fucking stupid. Like kids becoming transitioned. It's wrong. They're kids. It's a child. It's wrong. A kid should be a kid. What a kid does when it hits adulthood is their choice. Not a parent saying, oh, well, do you feel like a girl? Should you be a girl? I know you were born a boy, but I think you should be a girl. No, that's like, what is that? No, that's wrong. I'm sorry, but I just think that's completely wrong. I think parents like that should be locked up. Parents that allow their kids to trans should be wrong, should be locked, should be in prison. That is child abuse. If my kid is born a boy, I accept it. Accept it. Okay, I see my kid was born biologically this. That's what I'm gonna raise it as. And if my kid's like, well, I felt like I should have been that, I'm gonna be like, well, you can do all that when you get older. Because right now, since you're in my home. You need to be what I want you to be, and you are a boy, and that's the way it's gonna be. What you do outside of my house, because again, let's go back to the whole Oval Office in the White House. You're in my home. You respect me in my own home. I allowed you in my home. It's like let's go back to the Andrew Tate. The BBC reporter when she went into I forgot her the hell was her name. But she goes and disrespects. I agree with Andrew Tate. You're in my home. You're in my house. You're in my house. It's my rules. I don't care. I was nice enough to let you in my house. You're gonna disrespect me in my own home. Exactly. You don't do that. You don't go into someone's home and be like, well, I'm going to disrespect you in your own house. No, you don't do that. You come into my home, it's my rules. I tell you what to do. You don't like it? There's the door. Get out. Leave. It's my rules. Are you paying the bills? Are you paying the electric bill? Are you paying the phone bill? Are you paying the rent? Are you paying the mortgage? Are you paying anything? Are you paying? No, you're not. So don't come into my house and tell me what I should and shouldn't do. Okay? Don't disrespect me. Don't try to do all that stuff that you're trying to do in my own home. It's my home. It's like the moment you step outside of the house, then the story can change. Okay? That's with anybody. Laws outside of a person's home should be respected, but in my home, I have my own set of laws, my own rules. I don't care what people do in their own homes. That's your own business. But in my home, if somebody comes in, you respect me. You respect my home. That's just the way it goes. That's the way anything goes. But also, when it comes to kids, I don't believe any child should go through any child abuse. I believe any kid that does go into some stupid transition, parents should be held accountable. It's just stupid. I know I've spoken for 41 minutes. God, dude, all I do is yap, 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 yap. You know, all my videos that have been uploaded, I have so much to say that I just keep yapping. I mean, there's so much more that I can talk about on this channel, but it's just I don't know. Like I know I upload like once a week or every once a month or something, or every 2 months or something. I'm barely uploading because I'm too busy working, and then on my days off, like I am right now, I'm off of work. Um, but I'm just too tired. Usually when I'm off of work, I'm sleeping or I'm browsing, watching videos on YouTube, um, just looking at other things. But again, respect other people. Respect other people. You never know when so even if you see someone who's upset, just leave them be. Don't piss somebody off. Always go up to somebody in a very polite way. That's the way it is. You don't know if it's someone's final day that just the straw has been, you know, anything can happen to you. Like this could be one day where a person's that they've had it. It's the final straw. You've pushed their boiling point. You push them over the edge, and now they're just on full blown anger mode because they've had it so much. Like they can't take it. That's why you should always just be kind to people and and if they're gonna be just walk away. It's better to walk away. If they do try to bother you, then I encourage people to defend themselves, but always walk away. That's just the way I look at it. It's better to do that. There's other ways. I'm learning every day's a new day. People learn things every day. That's a saying. Every day you learn something new. That is true. All right, guys. Like, subscribe. I'm B Berg. Thank you guys for watching. And I will see you. I don't know. I might upload tomorrow. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe I might upload tomorrow. I've got so much stuff to say. It's just, I don't know if I should say them because I know YouTube and all these other channels or laws or whatever restrictions that you see on social media. They're like, oh, you can't say this, or, they're little terms and policy type shit. But I don't know. I say a lot of crazy shit too. I'm just being real. But thank you guys for watching. I'm V Berg, and I'll see you guys in the next.